Amorim is a stubborn coach. See, Amorim is a stubborn whatsoever. I don't want to call him a stubborn goat, right? Beating Chelsea a week ago, and the whole world was going crazy. Like everybody thought that this is the point. Like this is where Manchester United is supposed to go up from. But look at what you guys are playing against Brentford. Like, how are you not preparing to play Brentford? Like, how are you not giving your all? Because first of all, you guys are not in the Champions League. You are out of the Carabao Cup. You are not in the Europa League. You are not in the Conference League. You are nowhere in Europe. But guess what? The only competition that Manchester United, the only competition that you guys are supposed to fight for, the only competition that you guys are supposed to hustle, the only competition that you guys are supposed to rumble for, you are playing absolute trash.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Look at the game against Brentford today. How do you not know, right, that Brentford are going to come for you physically? They are a very physical side. The last time they played Chelsea, if I can remember, it was a 2-2 draw. Although you might be saying Brentford sold a lot of players, but that's not the case, right? Selling a lot of players does not mean anything. You can buy heaven and earth and still not play good football. Let's look at the game from the beginning. Obviously, Brentford started they started with a bang. You know, getting a goal first, a very clear goal. Although the referee had to check it because they were trying to check for offside and the like. But it was a very wonderful pass and a very wonderful finish as well. You know, a lot of persons still questioning the position of the goalkeeper, but that's for you guys to bear because you had Onana, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. You know, Onana is doing crazy where he is, you know, giving assists, you know, saving the game, getting man of the match. And you people decided to see that and see the pain way, man, you do. Onana is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. He's one of the biggest goalkeepers. Anytime they talk this thing, they always laugh. But see, I'm damn serious when I'm talking about Onana. But yeah, let's look at the first goal, right? A very wonderful pass across, you know, just over the defense of Manchester United. And what a clinical finish. Like, you would see that thing and you'd be like, okay, Amorim, what are you now going to do at this moment? You're going to relax. You're going to observe. You know, the Amorim and Maresca, the difference is not very, very far. Right? You're going to realize, you're going to tell your boys that, boys, calm down. It's not worse. It's not the end of the world. You can still come back from this. No. Manchester United there's no pattern. That's why I was telling my friends that are Manchester United fans, I say, beating Chelsea is not what it is. You guys should not, it's okay to be happy because your club, you know, got a win, but it's not something you should be overly excited about because you have to look at the way you played, right? That's why when Manchester United played Arsenal, the first game of the season, a lot of Manchester United, they lost that game, but a lot of Manchester United fans were excited about the game because they felt like, okay, although we did not win this game, but we were able to play better. Like, we play ball, we play football against a very strong Arsenal side. They were satisfied. But looking at the game against Chelsea, I was sitting close to some couple of Manchester United fans, and they were winning 2-0, but a lot of them were still angry. They were not satisfied because they were like, they cannot be playing like this against this Chelsea side that is down to 10 men. But let's move away from that game. Let's move on to today's game. You go 1-0 down, you would think that, okay, Manchester United would adjust and try to find a way into the game. But no, they went 2-0 down. A lot of persons will question the goalkeeper at that point because the ball just like on the floor and he got his hands on the ball, but the hands were not strong enough to put the ball out of the net. So it was a goal, you know, and you would question the goalkeeper. Now, a lot of fans are asking, why did we sign a new goalkeeper if we are still going to use this guy? Questioning Amorim, because sometimes these modern day coaches, they tend to not, you know, think very fast. They always have, if you carry Mike face Amorim, he will tell you 1 billion reason why he's deciding not to start the goalkeeper. They know too much. That's the problem I have with modern day coaches, right? You go 2-0 down, beautiful. You come back into, I think they got the goal in the first half, I think, as well. You know, it was 2-1 in the first half, or was it in the second half? I can't remember. But Sesko got his goal. You know, first time try, the keeper saved it. Second time trying, the keeper saved it. Third time, beautiful finish. Sesko happy, everybody excited. Sesko has scored. Now it's time for Manchester United to just, you know, see, okay, we are not too far away, right? we just need one goal to keep the game equal, then maybe try to get another one to win it, right? But no, that was not beautiful. Bruno Fernandes. They tell you at that time, Manchester United, sell this guy to Saudi, collect the money, bring it to Nigeria. The two of us, we have fun. But you refused. Sell Bruno Fernandes, get the money, take a flight. I live in Awuyaya. I'm not supposed to say it, but I live somewhere around the Lagos. You come, we go out, we chill with Bruno Fernandes money. If you want players, I have over 60 players right here in Lagos. I will give you 70 midfielders that can save Manchester United. But no, you kept him. Penalty. Who got the penalty? I think it was Mbeumo. Beautiful. Mbeumo was playing against his former team, looking to impress, but it didn't work out for him. But good, he got a penalty. What do you do as the captain? I was saying to somebody I was sitting close to, like I say, I watch this game in sports centers. I don't watch it in the house, So there's a lot of arguments. There are a lot of persons giving their opinion. When that penalty happened, I told the person I was sitting close, I said, this thing the Brentford coach did was very tactical. Before they took the penalty, he started making some changes. Why? Why make those changes? I said he was trying to switch Bruno Fernandes off. If you notice, the last penalty that Bruno Fernandes missed, right? When the referee was coming, I think they just hit each other and Bruno missed that penalty. That turned him off. I think kudos to the Brentford bench. I think they noticed that if you are able to distract Bruno Fernandes before he takes a penalty, it's going to knock him off. And that's exactly what they did, because they needed not to make those changes at that point, but they did immediately. And I think they had like 2 changes and Bruno had to wait, right? Bruno had to wait because I think they had to check the penalty first, then they confirmed it. Then Bruno had to wait for the changes. And when it was time for the changes, they did the changes and Bruno, Oga, go play ball. A lot of Manchester United fans were like, let Bruno give this penalty to someone. Give it to Sesko. Or funny enough, give it to Mbeumo. But no, Bruno decided to take the penalty. He did. And guess what? He missed. Like, how are you missing a penalty like this? Score this penalty and Manchester United is 2-2. We can go again. We can see how we can get a win from this game. But no, Bruno Fernandes missed the penalty. And Brentford got a 3rd goal. Like at that point in time, I just said to myself that it's over, right? At this point, Manchester United is currently 13 in the table. At this point, right? Even Alex Ferguson plus Arsene Wenger times Jose Mourinho cannot help Manchester United. And the owners, they don't seem to be worried because the fans are now being like, do we want Amorim? Do we want him out? Do we want him in? But the owners, they are making a lot of money. It was on the news the other day. Manchester United made so much money. So why would they want to sack the coach? To them, it's business. Modern day football right now is business. Even with Chelsea, it's business. They're just getting the young lads in, get them to have some game time, and they sell them off for big money, right? That's exactly what everybody is doing now. Manchester United fan, like I said, what do you think at this point for you? Is it sack Amorim or keep Amorim on the job? Because you do not know the outcome of your next game. You guys, it's crazy. And you don't want Manchester United. Manchester United is one of the biggest, if not the biggest club in England. You don't want to be seeing the biggest club in England in the bottom half of the table. It's a shame. It's a disgrace. Like Manchester United fans should be crying at I know the last comment of a fool. I wish say I know we for leave Ten Hag. I wish say I know we for leave Onana. I wish say I know we for leave Rashford. I wish say I know we for leave Garnacho. I wish say I know we for leave turn round at 4. What's it be that name? I wish say I know we for leave everybody. I wish say I know we for leave Alex Ferguson. Let me know in the comment section, Manchester United fans, is it sack Amorim for you, or you still feel that they should give him some time? Because Amorim himself is telling you that, see, bro, I know they changed my tactics and I'm not changing anything. If you do not want me, you get me out. Kick me off if you don't want. If you are leaving me here, that means you want my tactics, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. But let me know in the comments, guys. Are you satisfied with this Manchester United? Where do you think Manchester United will finish on the Premier League table this season, because right now they are nowhere in Europe. They're not in the Champions League. They're not in the Europa. They're not in the Conference League. But then, where do you feel they will finish in the table? Let me know in the comments. And if this is the first time you're seeing this channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, right? When you subscribe, you're telling us that, see, I like what you guys are doing. I want to see more of this. So let me subscribe. Now, I want to appreciate the first 109 persons that have subscribed to this channel. You guys are beautiful. Make sure to leave a comment if you're amongst them. And if you're not, leave a comment. Tell me, Sammy, I just subscribed.